Once upon a time in a quiet coastal town, there lived a man named Ramu. If you passed him in the street, you might not even notice him. But inside, Ramu carried a storm. For years, he worked as a harbor mechanic, fixing boats before they set out to sea. It was a steady job, the kind people said you should be grateful for. But Ramu woke up every morning with a knot in his stomach. Not because of the work itself, but because every day felt like he was living someone else's life. He had learned from a young age that saying no was dangerous. It disappointed people. It made you selfish. And so Ramu became a man who always said yes to extra shifts, to neighbors asking for help when he was already tired, to family demands that left no space for his own dreams. Until one summer morning, something shifted. A fisherman named Karim came in, his voice urgent. Ramu, my boat needs to be ready in an hour. You must do it now. Ramu looked at the boat, then at the time. His mother's medical appointment was that same morning. She had asked him for weeks to come along because she felt nervous about going alone. In the past, Ramu would have said yes to Karim and called his mother to make an excuse. But something inside him, small but firm, whispered, not this time. He turned to Karim and said calmly, I can't do it today. Karim's face darkened. You're turning down work? What's wrong with you? People will hear about this. For a moment, shame clawed at Ramu's chest. He almost gave in, but he didn't. That morning, sitting beside his mother while she talked nervously to the doctor, Ramu realized something. The world would always have another urgent request, another expectation. But these moments, the ones that made him feel human, would not wait forever. Choosing himself didn't mean he stopped caring for others. It meant he started caring for himself too. And in the weeks that followed, he began saying no more often. Not with anger, but with quiet certainty. Town didn't crumble. People adjusted. And slowly, so did Ramu. Months later, Karim came back with his boat. He didn't mention that morning. Instead, he said, I heard you're spending more time with your family now. That's good. Life's short, Ramu. And just like that, the judgment had turned into quiet respect. Ramu's life didn't become perfect. There were still bills, still bad days. But he carried a new kind of peace. The kind that comes from knowing you are no longer betraying yourself for the comfort of others. Sometimes choosing yourself doesn't feel like courage. It feels like breathing. But it is courage.